This will be a short how-to video on how to touch up a wolf transition cabinet using the touch-up kit that's provided. The first thing we want to do is open the kit up and take the items out that we're going to be using. We have a paint pen touch-up marker. We have a brush cap bottle that has the clear top coat. We have the fill stick, and we have an abrasive pad. And these are the items we're going to use to repair this small nick in the edge, this gouge, and this wear through on the paint. Any good touch-up or repair will be level and the color will match with the products provided. The first thing we want to do is make sure that the area is level, that we don't have any splinters sticking up, and if we do, we'll come in and trim those away carefully so that we can get a nice level repair. We'll start with the fill stick. We're going to rub this back and forth across the defect until it fills. We have a gouge in the edge or a nick here in the edge. We're going to go ahead and do the same there. We're just going to run that across until it fills. We're going to take a plastic card and we're going to scrape the excess material off back to level. Once we have that leveled, we'll come in with our abrasive pad and we'll clean off any of that residue, being careful not to hollow back out the repair. If we need to, we can come in with a rag on our fingertip and clean off any more of that residue. The next step will be to add color to the surface. The marker comes with a rattle ball inside it, much like an aerosol paint can, and so we're going to mix that paint thoroughly before we try to use the marker. We're going to take a small piece of cardboard. We're going to open the marker. I always like to hold it straight up and down and depress that nib just in case there's any pressure that's built up. Then we're going to take that on a piece of cardboard and pump the nib. And to start it, it takes several pumps to get the paint to flow. We're going to get a little bit of a puddle of paint on our cardboard, and we want to wet our nib and apply very small amounts of paint to the affected area. I don't want to come in and try to mark the entire area. We just want to use small amounts of paint to come in and add that color. The best repairs use the least amount of material. There's a little place right there that could use a little color, and I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit over the repair areas just to help blend those in. We're going to allow that material to dry. It'll take 3 or 4 minutes for it to dry. In the meantime, we'll take our top coat, and it also has a rattle ball, and I'm going to shake it up and shake it thoroughly. Once we have it mixed, again on the piece of cardboard, I'm going to take the brush cap and I'm going to wet that brush to the right amount. I don't want to have it too wet so that it drips. And I'll come in and very carefully add a small amount of clear coat over that area. I don't want to go over and over it, just one time across should be plenty. Now it's going to look a little bit shiny like it's wet. As it dries, it will dull down to match your existing sheen. We do need to keep all of these products out of the reach of children. I like to keep them in a cool, dry place so they'll last. Make sure you have the caps back on good and that we store them properly in a cool, dry place out of the reach of children. And that will take care of most minor repairs.